Afternoon, YouTube. This is Rick coming to you from North Augusta, South Carolina. Well, anyway, I've been out doing a lot of hog killing, a lot of hog hunting this past month. I took 4 hogs, 2 on December 1st, one 300-pound boar on December 2nd, and then on the 20th, another 250-pound boar. Quite a large bunch of hogs. As you know, I'm in the eradication business of feral hogs and coyotes, and I wanted to do a review of a little pistol I have, which is a Ruger 22. And most of you know that this is the LCP 2 Lite rack 22 pistol. We'll drop the magazine, which is 10 rounds, and make sure the chamber is empty. Which it is. So we have a empty firearm here. Safety is here, little push on, push off safety. Then you have the safety in the trigger. So you really don't need to use this unless you want to. Some people prefer to carry it with the safety off, but it's up to you. It's an individual choice. Nice little gun. A little expensive for being a 22 pistol. But I like the little LCP2 Lite rack. It's very nice little gun. I carry this as a backup to my XDM or my Hellcat on my XD45. So I got my Hellcat there. The XD45 Tactical. And the Springfield XDM in 9mm, 4.5 inch barrel, and I use the Kydex Comtech holster. This is not a security holster, it's just a holster. I carry this while I'm hog hunting. 45, 9mm, I towed them all. I even toted the Hellcat, and I actually dispatched a hog with the Hellcat, 9mm. Anyway, I got into a discussion that, people say that 22 is not good for defense. Well, I beg to differ. Loaded with the right ammo, CCI Velociter, hollow point. This is a copper-plated hollow point. Its velocity is 1475 feet per second out of the muzzle. It's a real short barrel on this gun, it's a small gun. But a 22 will kill you dead. It's a deadly round. I'm not advocating carrying a 22 for defense, but that's up to you. There's no round that is a death ray that is stop an attacker with the one shot. It's all about speed, accuracy, and shot placement. If you put that shot on target into a vital, which in this case, this is Marvin the dummy. He's a target by Birchwood 3D target. Anywhere into the chest, the head, or the neck with a 22. In 154 shootings where the attacker was shot with a 22, 54 of them were one-shot stops. 72 were fatalities. So that's pretty good odds for a 22. Greg Elefitz is a forensic policeman. He did a forensic study on the 22 shootings and handgun calibers only. And basically what he said is, whether you're carrying a 9mm 45, it doesn't matter. 22. It's all about speed, accuracy, and shot placement. Now this target placed on a 2x4 that is 5'5" and placed 21 feet or 7 yards from you is the target you should be practicing at. Pull your weapon, fire 3 shots, bap, 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 and so you can get those groups in the size of my fist. You can keep them anywhere in my fist. That shot's going into a vital, folks. Little 22 40 grain jacketed hollow point by CCI called a Velocitor. That's what I carry in my little backup gun. Thought about getting a 380, but 22 was there and made available to me, and they're hard to come by from what I understand. So I went ahead and got one. Well, I hope you all had a Merry Christmas. I did. I'm getting ready here this afternoon to go out and check my snares and my foot traps, my foot snares and my neck snares for hogs. I got cold past 2 nights, and I haven't been out in 2 nights, so today, this afternoon, I'm going to go check those traps, make sure I ain't got a hog out there. Most of the time, if they're in a foot snare, they're alive. Most of the time in a neck snare, it's iffy. You get them alive, you get them dead. Usually they strangle themselves, but not always. So I have to bring something to dispatch them with. Today when I go down, I'm going to take a 22 Ruger 1022 rifle. Shoot him once in the head and that's it. It's over with. I don't care how big the hog is, how bad he is, how tough he is. You place that round in his head, he's dead hog. Same with human beings. I would not want to get hit in the face, the neck, or the torso with a round from a 22. Or any other weapon, as a matter of fact. But I have been wounded in combat, AK-47, and I'm alive to talk about it. It didn't kill me, because the shot wasn't placed into a vital. Shots hit my extremities, so that's the name of that tune. 20 December 1989, during the invasion of Panama. I was wounded at Tinajillas and evacuated, and got the Purple Heart. And the t-shirt and the medical retirement for it. And that's it as far as that goes. Ruger 1022, I like the Ruger line. They're all nice. Their pistols are great. But I'm definitely a Springfield pistol man. You know, I mean, I have the XDM Tactical Elite in flat dark earth with the threaded barrel for the suppressor and 9mm, and that's a real nice rig too. But these 3 are the main ones that I carry on my person. But I am proficient with them. I am fast with it. So when I go down to the ditch, I take my 1022 rifle with me, but my backup would be a 9mm or 45 or a 22. I carry a sidearm everywhere I go. And I also carry a backup to that sidearm, so I got two pistols and a rifle, or a shotgun and two pistols when I go. But that's it. These targets, you can order them online. They're worth it. They show a little black spot where the bullet impacts. I fire 2 shots to the chest and 1 to the head. That's my drill that I use with the 45 and the 9mm and the 22. Any firearm, he gets 3 shots, 2 to the chest, 1 to the head. He's going to go down, and I'm going to come out a survivor in a gunfight. But that's the way it goes. But this little Ruger, I thought it needed a little review. And I don't have the elaborate video equipment and write up and think out. This is right off the top of my head. So what I got here is I got 2 10-round magazines, three 10-round magazines. I carry those with me. 1 in the gun, 1 in the chamber. People say, should you carry a round in the chamber? An unloaded gun's worthless. Always have a round in the chamber. You're going to carry it. Be proficient with it. Go to a safety course, learn how to handle your firearms safely. And that's the advice I got for you. And practice these drills. Come up with a drill, a scenario. Put this target on a 5-foot, 5.5-foot 2x4. Pound a 2x4 into the ground. Staple a target to the 2x4. And at 21 feet, pull your firearm, fire 3 rounds. Bam, bam, bam. Focus on your front sight. Your front sight is key to hitting the target. Where that front sight is where your bullet's going. So there's not much of a front sight, as you can see on the Ruger pistol. But there is a front sight. Very little. Bang, bang. Bang, bang. Bang, bang. 2 to the chest, 1 to the head. I'm not advocating carrying a 22, but hey, if that's all you can afford and that's all you got, 22 will put somebody down and take them out of the fight. I'm not going to want to fight with you. And I'm a big guy, you know. You shoot me with a 22, I'm retreating. A lot of people will. Some people have read stories where people were hit 19 times with a 9mm before they succumbed to their injuries. But those are few and far between. Most of those folks were hyped up on PCP or something like that, where the police had to shoot them multiple times. So they weren't in there. They were just a normal Joe Schmo being shot. They'd probably go down the first shot. But when they're hyped up on PCP, methamphetamine, they really sometimes they're superhuman. But don't worry about it, folks. They're strapping on a 45 when you go to the store, or 9mm, figuring your 9mm is not efficient enough or powerful enough, or your 45 isn't powerful enough, so you need your 10mm. Yeah, don't worry about that. Shot placement, be proficient with your firearm. Fast, accurate shots on the target is what wins gunfights. Oh, it's getting late in the afternoon. It's about 4 o'clock, so I gotta get out there before it gets dark. This is Black Rifle from North Augusta, South Carolina. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year to come, I'll do another review of another firearm at the first of the year. I got a little Marlin lever action rifle, 357 Magnum. I'd like to do a review on it. And I got a couple more. Another 1022 I'd like to do a review on, a 50th anniversary edition, which is a really nice stainless steel 22, and I tell you, I really like it. I ordered a Fab Defense stock for it, so I'll have that outfitted like my other 1022. And they're both sport night vision scopes from Sightmark Wraiths. So they're really good at night. Got 22 at night, sitting in a deer stand 60 yards away from a corn pile. Hog goes and sticks his head in the corn pile, and he don't wake up. He's laying there, and 15 minutes later, if you stay still and quiet, the other hogs come back while he's laying there and start eating again. And you pop one of them, and sooner or later you have 3 or 4 of them there laying on the ground. I got a sow and 10 piglets one night doing that with just a 22. 22 and a night vision scope at 60 yards. The piglets kept coming back to the sow laying on the ground. I guess they thought she was going to feed them. And I got all 10 piglets and the big sow. So I took that all to the processor and had that processed and turned into pork chops and sausage and racks of ribs, baby back ribs. So, you know, it went to feed the needy. You know, I mean, this hog meat is as good as the hog meat that you get at the grocery store. So you take it to the butcher, have it butchered and packaged and everything, you know, and it goes to the needy. Last year we gave 1,700 pounds of processed pork away to the needy. So that's, now I'm not trying to toot my horn or anything, but that's the right thing to do. I'm in a process, I'm being paid to eradicate them. Not being paid to feed anybody or do anything like that. That's just a benefit. Instead of letting that meat go to waste, where they go down to a ditch and be thrown in the ditch just there and left there to rot and become buzzard meat, I'd rather see that meat go to somebody that could use it. So that's what we do. And me and my 3 partners, we've killed over 300 hogs on that 500 acres of land. I've personally killed well over 400 hogs in the past 2 years, and about 150 of them with a 22 long rifle. So killed them with 9mm rifle, 9mm pistol, 45 pistol, 223, AR-15 bolt action 223. Killed them with just about everything you kill them with. Made a long shot of about 700 yards on about a 400-pound hog crossing a power line cut 2 years ago with a 260 Remington 700. The 260 is a 6.5 caliber. I smoked that hog at 700 yards. Aimed at his shoulder, put that round right in his shoulder, and it put him down. I didn't think I'd be able to do it, but I used a pickup truck hood as a brace and a sandbag, a Caldwell bag rest, a bench rest bag on the hood of the pickup truck to steady the rifle. Made the shot. My friend put the laser rangefinder on him, told me what yards he was at, and I dialed it in on a scope and put my dope in there and just took my breath, and the wind was blowing directly into my face. So It was a no value win in that round. Right into the boiler room. Stopped that pig dead in his tracks. Well, anyway, from Black Rifle in North Augusta, South Carolina, Merry Christmas and Happy New Year to come. I wish everybody health, wealth for this new year coming. God bless. Bye-bye.